24 hours a day, 365 days a year, Public Works employees provide essential services to city community members and businesses. My name is Marissa Grass, and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator for the Public Works Department at the City of Tigard. Public Works proudly builds and maintains infrastructure in the City of Tigard. It's what we all depend on every day for our everyday lives. So for us, that's 5 utilities. So it's water, sewer, stormwater, streets, and parks. Then it's also important programs like recreation, emergency management, and then our engineering team, they do our capital improvement plan, which is the projects that we build throughout the year, and then also development services, so the new things that private folks are building in the City of Tigard. Meet the people who care for our community every day.
My name is Shasta Billings-Beck, and I'm a Senior Project Engineer with the City of Tigard. So we are at the Reservoir 1 and ASR 1 site. And ASR stands for Aquifer Storage and Recovery, which allows us to inject water down into the aquifer during winter when river flows are high, and then withdraw it during summer when the river flow is lower to augment our drinking water supply in the system. The benefit of ASR wells is that it allows us to store water underground in the aquifer rather than above ground in large concrete tanks or reservoirs. Today, we are collecting our various samples from ASR 1 to ensure it is compliant with our various permits and the water is safe for all residents to drink.
We are inspecting the storm system. The TV van inspects both systems, the sewer system and the storm system. The sewer system gets inspected every day, and it will take us 7 years to get through the sewer system. And then the storm system will take 8 years to do every line in the city.
In the early days, turn of the century to the 1950s, it was very, very common to site sanitary lines in creek beds because they were the lowest point in an area. And so what we're seeing now is we're getting so much erosion that even though those sewer pipes were buried very deeply, they're now being exposed. And unfortunately, we're experiencing line breaks. So our overall goal and vision for Red Rock Creek is that not only will it effectively handle rainwater and stormwater that comes to it, but that it can be transformed to the absolute centerpiece and the jewel for the Tigard Triangle Urban Renewal Area. We want to see, as part of this stormwater plan, that we have this beautiful green ribbon that will wrap through the Triangle redevelopment area. It's going to provide, for people living in a highly dense area, access to nature, bridges to cross over the creek and look down and watch the water running. Turning this area into a high quality place to live and keeping those kinds of things, keep a neighborhood vibrant for many, many decades, and that's our goal.
Greenfield Road was damaged due to a water line break that happened shortly after Thanksgiving. We had a cast iron pipe that failed, and we had a tremendous amount of water exit that pipe and basically washed away the subgrade of the road. So a typical road's designed with a rock base with asphalt on top, and due to the forces of that water washed away a lot of that aggregate, which left a lot of voids underneath the asphalt.
Before the pandemic, we were running about 2 to 3 events per month, and we had numerous programs that we were offering from ourselves. So one of the biggest challenges that recreation has faced is just being able to adapt to what's going on in the world. We recently did a survey with our Parks Master Plan, and what we saw with the survey results is that the community really wants to see community events in Tigard. And we offer some already, our concerts in the park and our movies in the park. And so I would love to hear from you guys where we can expand those areas, and then also what you guys would like to see new. Our recreation department isn't completely established in Tigard, and so we're really flexible to adding new events, new programs. Being able to add what you guys want and need is really important to us.
So you can reach Public Works on the phone or online to submit a service request. So that's issues like a tree down or maybe a water leak. Our main number is 718-2591, and that can be reached Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. We're also available after hours. Our emergency line is 503-639-1554. There's some great ways to get involved with Public Works. If you're interested in volunteering in our parks, there are opportunities for you. There are also opportunities like boards and committees. We have a Water Advisory Board or the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. There's going to be lots of opportunities in recreation to get involved as programs in person kind of pick up and we can get back to events. And then we also, in emergency management, partner with the CERT team, the Community Emergency Response Team. So there's opportunities for training and to get involved to help us to be a more resilient community.